Sun, Libra, Scorpio, to your mid-month reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. The energy I'm looking for is what you are thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. For Scorpio. And one more, my friends. Yeah, that's it right there. Six of Pentacles coming out. Whoa, this card's breaking, isn't it? Now the cards are getting old, my friends. They've almost seen their days. Okay. So you have the Six of Pentacles over here. It's talking about sharing, and it's like sharing is caring, right? Getting some help, someone offering help to you. You might be looking for some help. It could be within money and finances, trying to keep yourself balanced. It could even be that you're trying to put money away for the saving reasons. So it would be like giving back to yourself just by learning how to relocate money in different areas. Okay. Clarifying on the Six of Pentacles is not only going to clarify on that, but the entire reading. You have the wisdom coming on. It's almost like maybe you're teaching yourself how to save, how to give in other areas, or maybe you want to give, or maybe someone is giving to you. It could be advice, giving your own wise advice, or taking it. Take it how it resonates. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Two and one more. Situation, please. Yeah, because you need an ending to whatever is going on in your life. It doesn't feel like you had very many options, maybe not even very many opportunities in the past as well, with the Nine of Pentacles, trying to get your independence back, working hard. Okay, could be definitely making the grass greener on your own side, which would be that fixing things, right? So let's clarify first on the Seven of Cups in reverse. Doesn't feel like very many opportunities, felt like they were at hand for you, or you couldn't find maybe the wisdom and the advice that you needed, or couldn't follow through with the advice that you had given yourself, or that someone else had given you, which kind of closed the doors for you. It's like doors are closed. Yeah, it feels like you were long attracting, but the doors were not opening. It was because you're imbalanced. As I see the balance over here, it's almost like you're trying to find the balance, but there's too much negativity going on for the Magician to actually take place. Yes, definitely with the Eight of Wands upside down, not giving you those opportunities that you're looking for, and not allowing the manifestations to come through. There wasn't enough action taken on one side, or too much negativity, one or the other. Even when you manifest, you still have to take action to make things happen with the Eight of Wands upside down. So it's almost like you kind of pushed things away instead of allowing things to grow and happen and allow the doors to open. Like I said, it could have just been negativity. Okay, so too much thorns of dispute going on, maybe too much quarreling within your own mind or with another person, taking too many actions without true thought and wisdom, thinking maybe that you're going to get this and that, but then it doesn't come through because it's not a follow through. Right, so there's no true follow through going on to get to what you're manifesting. Yeah, which leaves you unsatisfied and not getting your Nine of Cups, right? So all this time you could have been waiting for this to manifest, and it just never took place. Too many mistakes, too many losses, too many misplaced truths, all kinds of things, too much imperfection going on. So now it's like time to give back to yourself and try to figure out what is going on. And it also feels like a lot is like giving back the wisdom, taking the advice, taking wise advice, taking what you need, and being generous to yourself. Maybe it's even giving your own charity back to yourself. That's why it feels like for some of you, you could be like saving money in certain areas, holding back on giving too much, right? And you might even have somebody over here through generosity giving to you, and you're wisely trying to take care of this money or this material, whatever it is. It does say that the world says you do need a completion of this, though. This does need to be completed before you can move forward. You're not going to be able to move past this until you complete this cycle. This is a cycle that needs to be learned with the wisdom. Until it's learned, it's not going to be completely completed. You have to have more faith within this action, and that feels like another reason too. Maybe your manifestations weren't coming through as much, Libra Scorpios, because you didn't have enough faith. Maybe you were giving the law and attraction. It feels like a lot of, just like I said before, a lot of negative energy. It's almost like you were using the faith to law and attract, but then something could go wrong, or someone would say something, and then you pull that back, and then maybe you would be telling yourself nasty things like, and nasty words don't always have to be really, really bad words. Nastiness to yourself is just not having the faith enough. It's pulling back to say this is never going to happen. That's actually talking nasty to yourself. Just literally saying things like this, things that are not 100% truthful, and not allowing that to give that any time to open. You could have just done this like 2 weeks ago. You could have manifested and expected something to come within 2 weeks, and then it didn't happen. So then you start downplaying the situation, not allowing it to fully move that chariot towards what you love and fixing the situation. It could even be in romance. This doesn't have to be money. This could be anything. Yeah, and this keeps you stuck, and you're keeping yourself stuck because you don't have enough faith to pull through this, because there's too much negative energy going on. With the Knight of Pentacles over here, it's telling you that you can travel past this. You just have to have more faith. You have to be able to use the wisdom, use the teachings, use the knowledge that you know, whether it's spiritual knowledge, just having the understanding of how things work, right? If you keep continuing to give negative, you're going to get negative results. So if you keep saying, I'm not going to have this, I'm not going to have this, because what's going to happen? You're not going to have this. So you're going to learn how to travel past that. It's saying in the near future, it's going to be something that's going to be kind of hard because you're trying to pull away from the obstacles, and it's going to be a challenge. But you're going to try your hardest to do that, and I can see that because of the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, that you're going to take that walking stick and walk down the street with a broken leg. So even if other people are enhancing the negativity by telling you, why are you manifesting that? You know that this is never going to work. It gets it inside your head, and then that brings you down to a lower vibration. And when you get to a lower vibration, it's going to be harder to pick you up, and that's why you get stuck. Okay, or you're just doing it to yourself. I mean, sometimes if it's a bill, even just looking at the bill, it's like you think you're doing so well, and then all of a sudden it's like, come on, you know. The next thing you know, it's going to bring you down just looking at that. So take it how that resonates. Yes, because it's giving you the Five of Cups. You're going to be determined to take this obstacle, walk away from it, and try to put as much hard work into getting out of that, so you can literally pull yourself out of the depression, the anxieties that this is giving you, and that lower vibration of telling yourself negative things. How are you going to manifest something if you keep using negative words or negative actions, or not taking enough action to pull through? Or listening to other people's negative, because that's a downer. With the Page of Coins, you could literally have this Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo around you who does bring you down. For some of you, it is. It's almost like you may have been trying to tell them that you're manifesting this, and then they push you down, and it's going to be harder for you to get up because they're trying to say that is impossible, that's not going to happen. If it's a relationship, it's the same thing. You're trying to fix a relationship, but they're a negative Nancy about the situation. Two of Cups, you're really working towards what you need and trying to unify your positive energy to the situation, but you're having a hard time with the Page of Coins over here upside down, because the Page of Coins is supposed to be your friend, a loyal person, or it could be a counselor, it could be anybody who's helping you, but it feels like they're weighing on you more than they're helping. Yes, and so it's not bringing your ships in. So no matter how much you keep trying and trying, you just keep wise over here and keep determined to do this, because it feels like you do have this person around you. They're not fixing the situation, and even in the near future, they're not fixing it. They're holding it back. They do not believe you're going to get out of this, and they're making the situation worse. So advice from angels on the situation, please. Talk nice to yourself so that you can get into a new beginning, because you have to have the ending and the completion, but you're going to have to continue to stay wise to get through your dreams. If you don't take the action, right, exactly, the Fool, if you don't take the leap of faith and continue to listen to what you know is right when you're in law and attracting and keeping the faith alive, even with just, you know, with the positive, it doesn't matter what they say, you're going to have to block it. You're definitely going to have to build a wall against them, because they're not helping the situation. If it's you who's doing that, you're going to have to learn to catch yourself. Every time you say something negative, you're going to have to say, darn that, I didn't mean that, right? And then try to pull it through with raising the vibrations as much as possible. It's going to take some time with the Temperance, though, to get out of the nightmare and to get out of the negative way of thinking, or blocking the person. So you do have some work to do, it says, on trying to get through this. Yeah, it'll come at the perfect timing, and the perfect timing is going to be up to you, my friends. It's all up to you, because even with law and attraction, it's up to you, because law and attraction can only work two ways. It's either against you or for you, and it's depending on what kind of energy you're putting out there. Three of Coins. Yeah, you're going to have to reflect and see things the way things really are, and really work hard to give the attention to the law of attraction, and really work hard towards your dreams and your goals, and take that leap of faith for that new beginning. Okay? Because only we can do our own destinies. But it doesn't, you know, it doesn't mean that bad things don't happen. Bad things are always going to happen, because it's a part of our life. It's just the way that we handle things and the way we have to pull out of things. Are you going to make it to where it's the end of the world, or allow this other person to tell you it's the end of the world? Then you're going to have to become wise and look at them through reflection to tell yourself what the truth really is. And really dig deep to find the answers. So the angel messages for you are: right now is not the right time, because you have a lot of work to do to get to the big happy changes. The big happy changes is going to be the way you're communicating clearly, and the communicating clearly is going to be a more, yes, and it's up to you, obviously, is going to be the way you're going to handle things. You might even have to have helpful people help you to rebalance that energy so that you're giving in the right area. So I see that really the Six of Pentacles, more than anything, my friends, within this reading, is like, because I always say it's the, you know, the energy, you know, that's in, you know, what you're thinking, feeling, or surrounding you. If it's this energy that's surrounding you with this card is really trying to balance out the negative versus the positive energies that are surrounding you. That's really what that would be. And for a lot of you, it's in your energy, and you know that you need to give in different ways. And that's really what that's about. Okay? It's really coming up strong. So use your wisdom. You know what to do. Okay? Use not only your intuition, but your logical thinking as well, because they'll go two and two. As soon as everything clicks. As soon as your intuition kind of clicks and you're like, I got it, then you can kind of logically keep really pushing forward on those things, and that's where the learning and teaching will come from. And like Spirit says, if you need help, there's always counselors and people out there to always help you as well. Okay? And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.